Welcome back to Boother Tools. Today we're going to be installing the door, which is this part here, on a hinge with rivets. I did also properly bolt down off camera the flash holder and the tripod adapter here with both washers and nuts onto these screws or bolts. So now it's the time for the door. This is the door plate here, or panel. We're gonna put it down. I have noticed occasionally these need to be trimmed down. With puckboard, you can sand them just a bit, but you do need to use like a coarser sanding paper. But yeah, let's start on the door. Now listen, if you're not subscribed and you're interested in photo booths and stuff like that, I do urge you to subscribe. What I do here is I line it up as best as possible. And we're gonna be working on the top. Yeah, let's do 2 hinges. We'll do approximately from one side and 1.5 inches from the other side. And that's where I'm going to put the hinges, kind of like that. I'm basically going to have them touching the border here. So first thing I want to do is drill a hole up. I'll do 1 hole. And now I'm going to line up that hole a bit better. And I'll do 1 more hole. And now I'm going to rivet it in. So, middle ones here, you just drop it in like that. Okay, you drop it in like that. You choose the bit here that's 1/8 of an inch, the hole's 1/8 of an inch, and the diameter of the rivet is 1/8 of an inch as well. Okay, and then you just need a rivet gun. These aren't that expensive. It's kind of neat. You put it in and you just start pressing. You want to go all the way down to the bottom. Then it'll take about 3 squeezes with this gun before it, I guess that was 4, before it pops off like that. There we go. I guess it's about 4 squeezes. There you go. You have yourself a hinge that's properly riveted in. Making sure everything's lined up here. Looks good. And now we're going to do the second hinge. Closer view here. Let's line it up. Holding it tight, and now I'm going to drill down. Oh, that's perfect. It's more or less perfect. Now I'm going to put in my rivets. just like that. That one didn't want to go in, but it's going in now. And now I'm just gonna gun them. You know, once you get the hang of rivets, you'll love rivets, because they're just like, they kind of last forever, and they're actually fairly quick. Like once you get the hang of it. I'm trying to do it slow for you guys, but there you go. And now we're gonna rivet the actual. Make sure it's all squared up. We're gonna rivet the actual doorway here. So what we need to do is, we really need to make sure that's taped down really well. Don't really want to push down too much. Let's try this. It presses down. So put it shut. Make sure you don't screw your own hand in. Let's make it happen. And I'm just gonna rivet the first one to give it some alignment. Oh, okay, push down again. Okay. There you go. Now it's actually being held up. So I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna push it up. Yeah, make sure you don't screw your own hand in. Do it on this side. Same thing. Push this down. And rivet it in. Hopefully he's catching that pretty good. And now we can screw the rest. There we go. And there you have it. The hinges are installed. That easy? That wasn't too bad, hey? Oh, show you how it works now. You can see it's back up here. We'll give it a good vacuum, but essentially still need something to pull down, but that's it. So essentially the magnet is there, and then it is lining up a temporary little flap tape thing. We're going to install the main body of the magnet, let's call it, quite tall enough, so we're going to have to install something underneath. Okay, so to get a good angle out there, we're going to put this piece of scrap that I found, looks like 1/2-inch plywood. I'm going to put it right there, drill 2 pilot holes, add some screws, and then put this magnet lock on top. Otherwise it'll sit like this, and then you can't, the magnets won't have room to access the other magnets, so it needs some sort of riser there. Obviously I don't want to go out on the opposite end. Oh. Not as tight as I would like it. You can see it like kind of perfectly touches it. What I do is take a pencil, mark where that is, mark it on the edge, and then I can actually mark it here too. And we know now where to put these plates, which we will be riveting in. We're gonna be making a mark. For exactly where we want to make the hole. Make some holes. Try to be super accurate on this one. You know, I should have put a little bit of super glue underneath. We'll see how it works out. You can always like kind of put super glue in afterwards a little bit. Oh, okay, that cracked pretty quick. Let's try this one. Perfect. You can see it sticks on. Let's install the little knob. So obviously I can't go through the plates, I'm just gonna go back here. That's roughly in the middle. Okay, so the one annoying part is I had to cut this off. I didn't have a hacksaw, which I would have preferred. I had a grinder. It kind of deforms the tip of the screw. So let's see if this works. Just screwing it in from behind. Now theoretically, a bit more. There you have it. Nice little handle. You can just grab. Again, I want to put some Velcro or something there at some point. But that's the point of that. And there you have it. We also want to install some sort of hole for the power cord. So I made a big mess, but the power cord hole is ready. Okay, so the final touch on the hardware is done. There actually might be a few more that I'm forgetting about. This is gonna be for the extension cord, and now we're getting into the nitty-gritty of the photo booth. I really don't like how this tape looks, but I suppose it's protecting it, so it's fine. The first thing we're gonna do... Hey, so that's the actual physical enclosure part of the booth almost completely complete. The next stage, let's call it season 2, is essentially the internal components, and this should go fairly quick because it doesn't take too much time. Now, I'm actually not that great at making videos. I have a partner, Lee Jones, and he's absolutely fantastic. His videos are actually entertaining, and so stay tuned. He's going to be posting lots of little troubleshooting videos, little tips about how to get the most business out of your photo booths. We obviously rent a lot of them. We even ship them. That's kind of our little secret, and we want you to do that too. If you're happy, you buy our plans, you buy our templates, and you watch our videos, obviously. So we think it's a win-win, and so stay tuned for more. Definitely subscribe, because that's where you're going to see Lee's videos coming in, and they're just way more entertaining than what I can do over here. So good luck in your build. If you have any comments, any questions, just leave them down in the comments. We'd be happy to answer them. So take it easy. We'll see you later.